Hello, welcome back to another Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2. I am the Duchy of Franconia, and like around here, we are still part of the West Frankian Kingdom. We are suffering from quite a massive Saxon rebellion. There's also two separate Frankian rebellions in here. Charlemagne cannot contend with all this. I'm 100% sure that Saxony is going to come back. And right now, they're sieging places that were outside of their kingdom, like here. I don't know if this was one of them, but these territories, this is mine. This is Plowin is a place I'm going to take eventually, but we don't have the forces to contend with this. We need like quite a lot more than we have. And these guys, like quite often when they bring out rebels, they have very powerful armies. I kind of disagree with that. I understand that you don't want to have rebels that come up that are easy just to slap back into the ground, but it just seems at times when you get a rebellion, it could really go bad. Especially if you've just been fighting a war, you have low soldier count, and that happened to me in my last game. That's why I eventually gave up, actually, in my last game. No, it wasn't a Let's Play that I was doing, but... So now we have about 2,000 soldiers. We would not stand a chance. My son Bertrand practically lives in the kitchen, so he's my second son. He's not the heir. Talk to him about moderation. Okay, so he's gained the temperate trait. He's actually... Oh, he has diligent and temperate. My heir. Where's the heir? Where's the heir? Okay, he's deceitful. I don't really like that. I prefer them to be more diplomatic. He's already up to 8 intrigue, which is pretty good. So what can we do? We just have to wait this fight out. They're already at minus 87. The war is definitely being lost. I don't really care about the rest of the kingdom. I just don't want my territories affected. My liege, my working colon... Oh, already? You serious? How old is he? 59. If it wasn't for this stupid war, I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna be in the malice for a few months, but... Oh, so now they're sieging my capital, which is just fantastic. I don't know what to do about that. I'm leading troops for the king somewhere. My son Lambert makes sure everyone gets the exact same amount. Okay, I'm proud of him. He gets the just trait. It's 2 stewardship, 1 learning, plus 10 vassal opinion, and plus 10 same trait opinion. I'm proud of him. That's a good trait to have as a king. The more diplomatic you are, the better. Diligent did take it up by 1. So 6 martial, 7. He's already pretty good with stewardship. Oh, my prestige is going down because they're taking all these places from me. Lambert has devoted a habit for wild parties. It's not bad, actually. Charitable. Plus 3 diplomacy. There's nothing I can do. Okay, so he's gained charitable trait. That's pretty good for a king. Taught my young son well. Lambert is starting to act properly German. Yes, and he became German, so he's going to be well liked. Just got to get this stupid war over with. Minus 91%. Well, it will take a while for them to siege this place down. Hopefully nothing bad will come of that, like any of my children or wife and even myself taken. Yeah, my prestige it's just going to continue to go down. I don't feel too well, okay? Please kill me, I've become ill. Which, around the age of 60, he is 60, is not a good thing at all. Please end this stupid war. I don't know if they're going to have a chance at 98% to actually take this from me. My capital county. Or, not even my capital county, my capital holding within my capital county. If there's such a thing, I think there's just this is your capital. County capital. But this is where the seat of our rulership is. Okay, we're plus wealth, we're 12, it's not much, they're taking a lot from us. My prestige continues to plummet. The war went, we kept Weimar, we have not lost anything. Actually, for some reason the king kept Altmark, I don't know how or why, but he did. Okay, cool, we haven't lost anything. My prestige is in the negative, it needs to get up again. Because we spent 500 prestige on becoming German. Well, you can't convert people to a new culture, so honorary title. Who could I make regent? I think my heir, actually, he's a good bet. You can't do it until he becomes of age. So, but unfortunately, I need an heir because I'm getting old. 60 is pretty old in these times. But this guy, we need someone who's loyal. The Marshal is not bad. So is this court chaplain, but you know, this guy's 49. Marshal's 39. I'm gonna go with the Marshal. Well, his stewardship is 12. Yeah, he's pretty good actually. What honorary title? Designated regent. He's not a bad guy. Should see about giving him a wife. Arranged marriage. Jutta, she's 20, he's 39. That's fine. Make the man happy. The iconoclast faith triumphant. The adherents of the Orthodox faith have what? Steadily dwindled to the point where iconoclast believers are in the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Orthodox faith to a de facto heresy. All former Orthodox holy orders are now iconoclast. Are you serious? I've never seen that. Iconoclast. I guess that one of their rulers, I'm gonna say, no, he's old. He converted somehow. Now he's converted everybody. It's just going to turn back into Orthodox. I don't know what the difference is between iconoclast and regular Orthodox. Still has a chance to revert, but Orthodoxy is Orthodoxy, so... Yeah, it'd be a bad time for the Amiens to make a move on Southern... Well, if they do, that'd probably be against one of the revolters. Maybe that would help. I don't know. They lost most of Saxony. So what happens when you have a low troop count? That doesn't help either, because... 20%... What? I don't want to go against Charlemagne. I know he probably does not have the power to deal with. This is his army right there. It's pretty pathetic. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to go independent from this. I've never seen it happen this quickly. Okay, so we can take Plauen. This will also bring my... Oh, no, we can't. We'll take Culm. Take Culm. Must be our liege or a vassal of our liege? Oh. What happened? Charlemagne's still in charge, right? Yeah, what happened was that he created Thuringia, which is actually a title. Who is this guy? He is Plauen. Oh, son of a... He has the Duchy of Thuringia. So he has Culm under him. We can't declare war on that because we have to take Plauen first, which will probably make Culm go independent. We need to take the usurp the title. It's another thing to save up money for. So yeah, waiting game till 786 at some point. Not much else we can do. Okay, we can start feudal taxation. Let's go. It's minus 10 vassal opinion, but that's not a big deal at this point. The vassals are basically under an iron grip from me. Okay, they approved it, which means I should be getting more income. Not bucket loads, but that's not mine. This guy... See, it takes like a whole generation, literally. Actually, it takes about 40 years or more. Or maybe about 30 years. Or 25, 30 years for the new administration to actually start making money off that place if it's a different... like, if you go from feudalism to taking over a tribe. This guy, we just don't have the money to be helping him out that much. We have to help ourselves first, so... Weimar is not going to be contributing that much for a while. Eventually it can. Like, if you help them out with money, because there's zero income. He's making nothing. He's basically sitting there and probably having the peasants feed him and in his own frickin' maybe a stone hut, and that's it. He's sitting there with nothing, no income, nothing. He's just ordering what's going on around him. Fever's gone. Okay, so he's okay. Caught my young ward Lambert torturing a rat behind the stables today. Now, you know Cruel... Oh. I thought Cruel was like +2 or +3 martial. It does nothing, really. It's +1 intrigue, -1 diplomacy, +1 moral damage, and vassal opinion is -10. That's not really a good thing. Talk to him about kindness. I don't know what's stuck. No, he's kept cruel. Damn it. Well, it's minus 10 vassal opinion. However, I think it just cancels out the charity. Same trade opinion, church opinion, diligent. Vassal opinion plus 10. So it basically cancels out the diligent vassal opinion. Shouldn't be cruel. That's not cool. Who can we marry him to? Well, did Charlemagne have more children? Where the heck is the capital, by the way? There it is. He has a young daughter, Princess of West Francia. She's cynical. Arranged betrothal. My son and your young daughter. Well, she's 6. She's not that young. I'm 13, so pretty sure it's going to happen. I just kind of like to have Charlemagne's blood. I get to say, yeah, the Charlemagne's blood in my empire. Decided to accept your suggestion. So the children that they have, yeah, it'll be Charlemagne will be his grandfather. I'm getting old. I'm 61. Probably buy something else. Increase something else. Castle walls brings in income with more levy size, 2.5% more, 0.2 more, 0.20 more tax income, and fort level 0.50. So these are the small things that you kind of can aim for at the beginning. I mean, if I saved up twice the amount, I can... What can I do? Castle town, so more than twice the amount, 174. That would take a while. We can do it. I mean, we are increasing everything up slowly. I mean, I don't mind going for the cheaper ones too. My liege, okay, more tech. Possibility more tech. No, it's not guaranteed. It's like 30% to get 50 points in each one. I think that we got some military, actually. So 2 years till we can hit plowing up, and then go for Cologne. At that point, once I have 2 duchies, you should actually try to go for 3 duchies. Cologne is part of another duchy. Once you have 3 duchies, you can actually, if you have enough prestige, like you need 1,000 prestige, you can create your own kingdom. Otherwise, if I go independent, I'll just become an independent duchy. Children lack a guardian. It's my daughter. Don't know. Charlemagne may want to educate her. This is my wife. She's underhanded rogue. Probably really doesn't matter what I train her with. This guy again comes up. Intricate web weaver. I don't know. Let's just go with this Ulrich Marshal Franconia. My Marshal. So she's 6 herself. Yeah, nothing much to do. Just wait, sit and wait. And that's part of the early game as well. You don't really have the options. You have to wait for the best moments. There's 3 wars going on. We're winning all 3 of them, which is hard to imagine. Also, since the previous DLC I played, Sons of Abraham, they've made it so like people who revolt, they don't have their own. See, like if in the old Sons of Abraham, if I revolted, it would be like the Duchy of Franconia revolts, and other separate duchies that would be part of it, or counts. They would all, and there'd be colors, different colors all over the place. Now they kind of group them all together into one. This one looks like maybe it's the 3rd one. I don't know. Maybe he lost this. King of Saxony. No, yeah, he lost it somehow. Frickin' bizarre. Okay, right in the middle of the empire. So they'll do is they'll be more inclined to work together as one entity when they revolt, and it makes it more difficult to take down the revolters, and there's a slightly more chance that they'll last and stick around than when everybody was independently revolting on their own terms and had their own armies. And they would still try to merge all the forces together. It wasn't the same though. Bertrand says the peasants we have are all mine to command, like little slaves, right? That's it, you're under curfew. It's Roth. Roth gains him +3 martial. fifth deadly sin is wrath, ira, and this character certainly has a lot of hot temper, so it means he's angry. Cruel means that you purposely try to harm and make others suffer. You get enjoyment out of it. That's not very good. That's it. You're under curfew. He's gained the Wrath trait. So he's an angry little boy. Well, he's 12. He's not a little boy anymore. Takes away 1 intrigue and 1 diplomacy. See, Cruel is not good. Wrath I'd rather have over Cruel any day. And Wrath is actually a pretty common trait among people in the game. Just means you have a hot temper. And everybody probably knows somebody with hot tempers in their life, whatever family member or not, or friends. This way, it's common. So they try to model that after real life. Okay, so what date do we have? Well, it should come on. Truce. Oh, these are all things that the guy's grown up. We need... Can afford to lose 204 prestige. Why can't we go to war? Jeez. I think we need to bank 204 prestige before we can. Those bastards. The kitchen is truly a wonderful place, filled with delicious things and smells. What worries me that Lambert spends all of his time here when he should be practicing sword fighting and learning how to rule. I don't want to become gluttonous, but... Okay, so he has 80% chance of brave if I force him to learn how to fight. 10% for gluttonous and 10% for craven. Oh... He got craven. The worst possible. One of the worst traits you can get. It is possible to get rid of that, like if you go on a pilgrimage. I've also, in previous DLCs, I've had them lose it by going into battle a lot, but it seems with this DLC it's quite easy to get craven just by fighting a lot. Yeah, this sucks. Can I do? It's done is done. Just take the fortifications up to the city. It's not going to give us any money, but... so I think I may need to have more prestige, but it's not going to come from doing what I'm doing. Sitting here. Not in this guy's lifetime. Can I go to war against Combe? Jeez. Can't do anything. I'm starting to think Gudrun might fancy me. Well, 62, make a move. Give me some joy in my old life. Oh, she spurred my subtle advances. How could she resist my charms? Oh, this is a... Oh, I've never seen that. Obotritia? Greater Poland. So they're kind of unified there. Oh, look at this Pannonia. Now, they're right butt up against the Byzantine Empire. I hope that the Byzantines take them down a notch or two. Did we have a child? I think somebody else in the county had a child. What's my manpower look like? Well, close to 2,600. Oh, he's still recruiting people. What the heck, man? It's been a long time. Oh, created the Duchy of Combe. Still can't do anything. We're gonna lose our things. This guy's getting too old. What else can I do? I can't go to war with anybody. Yeah, that's wasted money then. Well, that sucks. Castle walls have been built in Schweinfurt. What's my income now? 721 total. It's not bad. No new technology. There's really not much I can do. I'm just kind of stuck here. I need somebody who's able to go to war. And my king, or my dude, apparently cannot. I could maybe go to war with Anhalt? I mean, if I can... Yeah, if I can... Saxony... If I can scramble up enough... prestige... It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's worth trying. Then I'll be able to go to war with Flower. Oh, I think that war is over, is it not? We're at war with some Sultan. I don't know what war this is. I'm at Holy War for Barcelona, so it's Well, I mean, they'd be red if it was direct war with my king. I don't think that this war is currently going. There's a... I'm trying to look. War for Northumbria. Where the heck... Isn't that up here? I don't know what's going on with that. West Frankian revolt. Yeah, that war ended. Oh, that blows. Because they lost... I mean, it was a revolt against Saxony. They lost it. Sure, what I can do. Can I maybe just, like, go and help the king and siege a castle? I mean, if I could do that, maybe I'll get some prestige. So I'll try that. It's worth the attempt. Bertrand has developed a habit for wild parties. Something I can do. Both of those, charitable and lustful, are okay. Oh, lustful. I thought it said same-sex. I actually had a king in my first playthrough. He turned homosexual. I didn't really care. It's not like it affected the game. I still had 2 sons. It just means minus 15% fertility. Bertrand seems to constantly spend time with the opposite sex. He is getting the lustful trait. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you're homosexual in the game. It's not something you want to do if your succession is shaky. You definitely don't want your king to be homosexual, especially if you marry some woman who turns chaste on you. I've had them. Like, chaste is one thing, but then there's celibate, which is like minus 1,000 fertility. That means that there's no chance that you're going to have a child with that woman. Bertrand was curious about the visitors, but was polite enough to wait till the Chamberlain has escorted them to their rooms before starting asking thousands of questions about them. Where they came from, why they look so different, and who they are. Wait till the banquet, then I will introduce you. He gains 1 diplomacy. This is really actually a nice one. He gains 1 diplomacy and the trait gregarious. Gregarious is plus 2 diplomacy. And vassal opinion plus 5. So, kind of wondering if he wouldn't be a better wroth, lustful, gregarious, diligent. Well, he's also marrying. They're both marrying the daughters. What does she turn into? Fortune builder, bastard, cruel. She's not bad. Maybe I should favor this guy. He, compared to his brother is Craven. Okay, so, what is his name? Bertrand. I think we should go with Bertrand. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. Everybody would have to vote the same way as me. I'm going to go with Bertrand. I want him as the king, as the duke. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to get in. It's probably just means that Lambert's going to hate me for voting against him. Outraged, but... Oh, this is the one I voted for. Okay, so we had a change. He's changed his vote. So are we at 50? Oh. It says he changed his vote, but nothing happened there. While riding ahead with your personal guard, you suddenly found yourselves isolated on the battlefield and surrounded by enemy soldiers. A violent melee ensued, but you gave a good account of yourself and managed to return to the body of the army in time to lead to victory songs that we sung this day. 100 prestige. That's exactly what we want. Let's unify this army. Okay, so we're going to siege this place down, and hopefully we'll have the 209 prestige we need to start the war with Plowin. I don't know why we need that. It just seems strange to me. I've never seen that before. Oh, now we need more, 265 prestige. Alright guys, gonna end the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.